Wow. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. Not sure what we're going to glean from this day today, but I know that whatever you glean will be exactly what you need. Whether it's to push you into a new direction or to remove you, right? Have you create something. So this conversation today is really welcome to the room, welcome to the room. So today, let's talk about that it's always your choice. I mean, I think that we forget that sometimes. And we are giving people, places and circumstances and conditions the power and position that they control our life. Seriously. So let's talk about it. Hey, welcome, Greg. Listen, so I was thinking, it's always our choice. Why is it always our choice? Because we decide whether or not we're going to engage. We decide whether we're going to disengage. We decide if we're going to stay. And people say, oh, no, I can't leave. I can't stay. No, but you make that choice. You make that choice to give validation, to give value, to not do what you have to do for you. I'm going to back up because some of y'all may not like this, but you always have a choice. It doesn't mean that the people that you make a choice around are going to like it or that you're going to like it. It just means that the choice has to be made. Even if that choice is simply you choosing not to do anything in that moment except for allow it to be. But it's always your choice. When people say, oh, but I can't leave. No, you've made a choice that says that you leaving is a lower priority than you staying. You make a choice that I'm going to engage or not engage. I'm going to do or not do. I'm going to have or not have. I'm going to be or not be. I'm just saying. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. Thank you for being here. But it's always your choice. You know, because when I was growing up, they said your money or your life. That was the thing on television. And your money, give me your money or your life. But here's the thing. You could choose to give them your money and then they could still take your life. Or you could say, take my life and they not take your life. But you need to be the person who's choosing to participate or not participate. You have to be the person that chooses what you experience and how long you experience it and why you need to experience it. Welcome to the room. If you're here, let me know you're here. Don't hide. I like an interactive audience. While we're having this conscious, honest, authentic talk from a divinely inspired voice of access. If you're here, show me up, tap the screen. Yeah, tap the screen. Let us know you're here. When you walk into a space, sure, you want to find out what the topic is about, but you also want to make yourself known. You want to acknowledge your presence of being here. Hey, I'm here. I'm real. I'm alive. I'm worthy to be seen, heard, and accepted. And if you can't accept me not because I'm too much, but because you don't hold the capacity for me, guess what? That's okay. Because when you start making that choice to put yourself first, when you make that choice to be who you truly are, not in reaction to other people, but actually who you are. See, y'all ain't thought about that, have you? Some of us are choosing to be people because it makes it easy and comfortable. Good morning, me. It makes it comfortable for other people, but uncomfortable for ourselves. That's a choice we make because we want to get along, because we want to keep this person. I often say, it's not about how they make you. It's not about how you feel about them. It's how they make you feel. So if what you're doing makes you feel insecure, inadequate, unworthy, undecisive, uncertain, then you've made a choice to experience that. I know this conversation is not always the easiest type of conversation to have, but it's one that we need to have. Welcome to the space. Welcome to the space, Johnson, Kezel. Everyone that's here. If you're here, just put like a, I don't know, put a A in the comments if you're here. If you're here and you're participating, you're listening, I think it says, I told you, I don't go off of numbers. I'm on stages with thousands of people. So being on numbers don't matter because I want the ones that are supposed to hear. Thank you so much for the compliment. Make sure you are liking the screen and sharing it out if you think that someone that you know should be in this conversation, right? This conversation of knowing that it is our choice. And we don't have the time, the energy to let chance come in and take over our life. I'm just saying. You understand that you are making the choices. And you honor that choice. You honor that power, that ability that you hold to make a choice for your life that benefits your life first. It's the ripple effect. I keep talking about it now. I hear people talking about it, right? I did a talk and I write about the ripple effect because they don't think about it. The people worry about making a splash, but it's not the splash that really brings the change. It's the ripples. The wave comes and crashes, but after the wave, it's the ripples that carry everything away or deposit something on the beach. I know, right? Hey, Jimmy. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to harness this power of choice? I did a video today that talked about it is our choice on whether or not when we experience something, whether or not we choose to go into a state of woundedness or a state of wisdom. Check it out. It's on my page. If you haven't liked and followed me yet, please do so. I will like and follow you back. Of course, I'm going to look at your page and make sure it's, something I want to be associated with. And then we can communicate back and forth. But ultimately, you have to choose always. You have to choose always. Always. It's you that has to choose. Even if you're saying in this moment, I only see these options, you have to choose. You can't afford to let other people keep making decisions. Right. You have to find yourself into a space where you truly own your people talk about owning your power. Owning your power is when you realize what you can really do in your life. Instead of reacting to people, instead of to conforming to people's expectations, you create your own. Yeah. You begin to experience life from you. Life is my senses. I like it. I like the name. Life is my sensei. I like it. It actually is. Because it will give you some good stuff. Absolutely. In this experience, what are you choosing? How are you making choices that benefit you? How are you making choices that not only benefit you, but after you make that choice that it is building you up? Welcome to the room. Welcome to the space. To be here is a choice because there's something about the vibrational frequency. There's something that you heard. There's something that has you waiting for an additional moment by which you can expand. Most of us don't want to expand. We want to hold on to what we got as if it's the only thing we have until we no longer have it. I like interaction. Right? I like to see you telling me that you're here because that interaction with you feeds me and it feeds you and it brings forth that which we need to have shared in this moment, in this conversation. I know. That's a big responsibility, to be visible and accountable. Yeah, they took that away from us. Yeah, people have taken that away from us. People have told us that when we choose to do that, that we're being selfish and that we're being egotistic and that we're not honoring other people. They're quick to tell you how you're dishonoring them in their space, but they won't acknowledge. Very few will not acknowledge that they are also doing the same thing to you just by making that statement. Sure, there has to be compromise. There has to be a harmonic existence and exchange. But ultimately, you have to choose for you. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep repeating it. You got to choose for you. Because your choices can't be held hostage by whether or not a person is going to agree or disagree. When you know it's for your livelihood, for your longevity, for your existence. If you hear, I need you to come in the room and just send some likes. Come in the room and send some likes. Let's begin to have real exchanges instead of just watching. Right? We need to start. Thank you, Kizzy, for the likes. Thank you. Is it Kezi, Kezel? Yeah. Thank you. Why? Why do we need to do that? That's putting out energy. That's you affirming that what you desire, what you want, who you feel, what you experience is required for the next level of you. Now, if you want to stay where you are and you just want to scroll and just bury yourself in busyness instead of creating a business around your life, the business of tending to your life, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How do we experience our life if we're afraid to even acknowledge the powers and the existence that we have? Any wisdom, any skill, any talent, any knowledge, any wisdom that you hold is first to be applied to you and your life and make it beneficial. And then that draws you closer, and it was going to pull other people into you or around you that can benefit and contribute simultaneously. It's not a one-sided thing, right? It's not a one-sided thing. It's your choice, as I said. And I'm not the only one that's saying that. You have to choose what it is you want and why you want it. No one else has to agree with it. You know that, right? But you know what we're taught. Oh, that's not how our family works. Oh, that's not what we do. Oh, that's not the way it's supposed to be done. Oh, why would you choose that? You're alienating. You're getting rid of people. Thanks for the follow. Yes, that's the madness that's in our minds. Thank you, Shirley. That's the madness that's in our mind. That when we make a choice, listen to the ludicrousy behind this. When you make a choice that benefits you, then others, external, outside of you, will tell you that choice you made that benefits you is selfish, that is cold-hearted. It wasn't necessary. You're vindictive. You don't care about other people, right? Have you heard that? If you have, let me know. Right? This is the palliativeness that we have accepted. Seriously, we have taken on these beliefs and practices that bind us and limit us. Well, I need to not do this because that person is triggered and that person feels insecure, or no, there's something that you do that violates the ability for you to have a rewarding and reciprocating relationship I will slow it down and I will say there are some behaviors, there are some activities, there are some conversations that, yes, if you share them, it could bring harm to another, not for expansion purposes or growth purposes, but because you're just trying to be mean. But if it's going to cleanse you, you can, if you make a choice to share it, you will get the wisdom on how to share it to let them know, deuces, or you got to stop that, or that's not allowed in my reality. But we going to keep sacrificing because that's what we've been told. We should sacrifice. We should limit. We should not expand. We should not create. We should not allow. We have to just accept. And no, bullcrap. You allow into your life that which you desire, that which affirms and allows you to be and contribute to the fuel level you need to fulfill your purpose, your contribution on this planet. Thank you, Limited Edition. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Spanked monkey. Yeah. It's not about, somebody asked me the other day, said, oh, I want to give you a gift. Okay, you can give me a gift. I don't need to give you permission to do anything as it relates to our exchange. I can encourage you. I'm telling you that when we're in a space together, it's a shared space, and both of us are supposed to be in this shared space, and both of us have chosen to be in this shared space, and both of us are willing to share our energy, to share our wisdom, to share our knowings, to share our love, our peace, our harmony, our discipline, our respect, our honor, our integrity. When we get in the space together, and if you've chosen not to do that, then I too must choose to remove myself or to remain in that environment, but be fully aware of what you have chosen to do and not be afraid to act. In other words, you're sharing a space with somebody and they're constantly taking and not giving. That's the cue. You make a choice. I stop giving. Stop giving. Make the choice. I'm just saying. Thanks for the follow, Tiffany. Where are we headed? Where are we going? What do we need? At what place in our life do we begin to fully embrace the wholeness that exists in our lives? When will we stop believing that something outside of us makes us complete when we're already complete? You're already whole. You're already complete. We just need to get you to the space where you understand that, and then you begin to make choices that reflect that knowing. You are already whole and complete. Another person, an experience, a belief does not make you whole. You are already whole. Superfly. It's one of my favorite little songs. Okay? Questions, thoughts, ideas. What's going on? What you feeling? Because it's always your choice, not chance. You are the one that holds that power. Welcome, John. You are the one that holds that ability to choose. Where are we going? I don't know. I don't see a lot of likes. So maybe y'all maybe this is too much for y'all to take on this early in the day. Maybe this is so shocking that it's almost like you're paralyzed, because like the reality hits you that, yeah, this is real. Right? You mean to tell me what I knew all this time is actually true? That I'm not the only person that feels this way? You're right. You're not the only person. That's why you're here, because it's to put us in a space together so that we can be one strong foundation. Hey, Annie, thank you. Welcome. That's what it's about, y'all. It's about saying, I'm going to celebrate me, and I'm going to celebrate the things that I know are for me. And I'm not going to be afraid to show it. That's why earlier last week when I talked about, being visible, walking into a space that really, every space belongs to you. If you're placed in that environment, even if it's for a quote unquote not so comfortable reason, you are in that space. Command that space. Pull forth all the energy, all the atomic, subatomic molecules, all the atoms, all the energy, pull it into you so that you understand that you are the same and that is there to serve you and you belong to be in that space. Same thing with any time, even on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, the world, your house. It's your space. That's why you're there. You're not supposed to walk in a space and be like, oh, maybe. No, I choose. Oh, I just heard India.Arie. She got a song called I Choose, right? To be authentic in every way. I choose. I got to think of the words, but I know what she said. My past don't dictate who I am, so I choose. Some of y'all need to let go of y'all past, because you never know what life is going to give you if you don't. Dun, 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 dun. So today, I take the opportunity to choose. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, y'all got to look that up. Look that song up by India.Arie and listen to the lyrics. Listen to the lyrics. Thank you for the follow. Listen to the lyrics, because a lot of times what we're doing is like now I talk about, I choose what I listen to. I choose to focus on lyrics over the beat pulls me in, but then I listen to the lyrics. Sometimes it's not even the main chorus of the song. It's only the chorus that I need to hear, that I need to feel, that is going to contribute to my life, because I choose to only have high vibrational people, places, events, and sounds around me. Yeah, sometimes we want to get a little good about it. I get it. Sometimes I got to go there. But even when I get down, gooder, and I'm telling people like, yeah, you might, when I'm on that level, that's still my choice to, because I'm vibrating a message, a frequency that is saying, back up off of me, get up away from me. I ain't got time for this foolishness. Right? When I have my Cardi B moments, when I get my DMX moments, you gotta let it flow, because once you get into the flow, once you get into the conscious choice about what you want in your life, nothing else will matter, and people will stop testing you with all this low frequency vibrational foolishness. Of course you're beautiful. Of course you're handsome. Of course you're going to attract people. Of course you're productive. Of course you are resourceful. Yes, you handle your business. So the reason you keep attracting people who don't handle their business or try to manipulate you based upon your physical appearance or your goody good is because you're not making the choice to say that you give them access or not. You got to choose who you give access to and how long they stay there. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice. As I said when I first began, you choosing to stay, you choosing to validate staying over leaving, or you're choosing to validate tolerance over honor and respect. Yeah, we need to learn some new words. We need to listen. Paul Robeson says we must elevate ourselves from a language that no longer can bear the weight of our reality. If your reality is to have life harmony, prosperity, abundance, physical optimal health, to be able to have a spiritual acuity and awareness and activation, for you to have financial assurances, for you to be able to leverage your skills, knowledge, talents, and ability, for you to have rewarding and reciprocating relationships, if that is your choice, then you have no time to entertain people who are complaining about the choice you made to benefit you in your life. Because it's your world. It's your world. Yeah, it's your world. Welcome, Trey. Thank you for the follow. It's your world. It's your reality. You create your reality with your needs, with your desires, with your want. Stop letting people dictate how your life is. We went through that phase already when our parents and our family were guiding us and giving us a script. And I talk about this in my book, Seek and Escape. That our parents and our family and our communities meant well, but they were functioning from the disappointment, the fears, and the hurts and the missed opportunities that they did. So what happened is we got consumed in following their script, their blocking, to keep stuff comfortable. And then what happens? Then we got this rebellious stage when we're a teenager. Then we get this rebellious stage in our 20s and 30s. And then you got to hit rock bottom before you fucking remember who you are. That's what I said. You're rebelling. Why do people rebel? And then they normalize it and say that rebellion is usual. Oh, we were expecting that. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're supposed to remember that we are placed in our families and in our communities for a purpose. And that is to develop ourselves in preparation and prepare ourselves to implement our purpose. And yes, they're going to get upset. So wear your badge of honor of the black sheep, of the troubled child, the middle child, the too much person. Let's move beyond that. And let's accept it as it means that we understand our power to choose, our power to affect our own life. We understand the power of the ripples, y'all. We're ready to keep making ripples. We got to make ripples because we got to add some things to some shorelines and take some stuff away so that we can grow. We can't keep doing and accepting the same old thing over and over and over again and getting the same results and then complaining and then wondering why. How many damn transformations and breakthroughs do you really need to have about the same situation? I'm just going to turn my head. I'm a Gemini, so sometimes she come out. You have intuition. You have wisdom. You have knowings. You have talents. You have abilities. Why not use them? Why do you need permission? If you can sing, and somebody on here can sing, has a gift of singing. So if you're singing and people say they don't like the way you sing, do you stop singing? Or do you just sing? Like I had to learn that, right? I had to learn that when I take the microphone and people get quiet, they're not getting quiet because they're like, oh, that's no good. Or when people get super excited, I had to learn that because I'm vibrating at a frequency that is so pure and that the intention is to not impress anybody, but to just let the vibrational frequency of that music, the vibrational force of those notes, of that harmonic exchange between myself and the lyrics and the instruments, that's my focus. So people are able to relax and feel that. You need to understand that too. If you focus on ensuring that you have made a choice and that you are implementing from a place of you maintaining your wholeness, you'll make the splash and get noticed and get appreciated and be honored. And the ripples will keep others inspired as well. We don't beg people. Like somebody going through a breakup. You got a breakup. You complaining and you worrying about it. I was myself, right? We get into these breakup and we start second guessing our choices, and we start thinking about, yes, it's okay to self-reflect. We got to reflect. But you made a choice because something was not benefiting you. Or if they made a choice, you have to reflect and know that if that choice was made, it's their right to choose, and you have a right to choose how you respond to their choice. You don't obsess about it. You don't get 30 readings back to back to back. You don't keep invading their space or allowing them to invade your space. You set a boundary, you make a choice. The decision was made. I accept it, and I'm going to allow whatever naturally will occur as a result of this choice. And when the time comes, I will make a new choice. That's it. Regardless of who accepts it. Because you have to make yourself priority one. Your choice, your life. I'm just saying. Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? Thank you for the likes. Yeah. We're wasting too much time trying to make shit fit that shouldn't be fitting, but instead should just be, that's it. I talked about that before, right? I talk about that sometime. Knowing what we should be acknowledging and participating in and what we should be ignoring. Some of us need to start ignoring some things. Remember, if you follow me, I will follow you back. It might take me a day, maybe by the end of the night, I'll get back to you, and then we can communicate, right? Because yes, I do have books. Yes, I do have trainings. I do have communities that you can be a part of. I do, right? So if you follow me, then I'll share that information with you. But this right here is just for me to connect with people genuinely and remind them of who they are. That's why I do this, right? If you want to experience my gifts, my other awarenesses, then you have to follow me, because I'm not going to be doing it on TikTok. All right? You have to follow me and join the community, and then you get all the benefits of our community. That's another thing, right? Like, everybody can't have my availability. I'll give you access. I'll give you an awareness of me, but you're not going to get my availability. It's my choice. You got to start choosing that too. I see the person. You got to stop letting people have access to you because you say you a nice person and you a giver and you got a good heart and you trying to do the right thing. And I even see the religion part behind it. But I'm saying for you, you got to understand that, doesn't it say don't cast your pearls before swines? You don't need to keep having prodigal son moments for you to realize your value. Seriously. What the heck is that about? You have to recognize your value, not because you keep having all these moments. Your value is not based upon how many bad moments you have. I'm saying bad because that's y'all word, because I don't believe there's anything as such as a bad thing. It's just opportunities that force you to grow, shift your thought and perspective for the next level. So it's not really bad. They will show you what they think. They will show you what they think. It is everyone. Okay. You meaning like the people that I'm talking about? Yeah. Okay. I like the dialogue. I like that, Tiffany. Thank you. Because, I'm an interactive person. I guess I could be bringing people up here to interact. I guess I could also be inviting people to come live with me. I guess I should do that a couple of times too. So if you want to do that, I'll bring you on before I go off if you really want to talk. But I'm going to tell you right now, you come up here, you don't sound be like, click them. Right? Because we want to keep, I just really want us to understand that. We need to have a different vibrational frequency going through here besides all this mimicking and sharing of the same type of messages for the same type of people to keep us in the same type of mode. Once you hear it, make a decision on what you're going to do with it. Choose how you're going to accept. Choose what you're going to not accept. Choose who you're going to be and run with it. By the way, my earrings came from, what's her name? Miss Ruthie's Treasure Chest. She's on Etsy and I think Spotify. But I know she's on Etsy. Miss Ruthie's Treasure Chest is who does my earring. She gifts me earrings. She says that, because I told her, I like to have different bellas and codes. All right. So that's where we're at. That's where we're driving for. That's what we're striving for. As I said in the title, your choice, you activating and honoring your choice to improve your life, to enhance your life, to break free from chaos, yourself, to limit yourself to the amount of foolishness that you have to combat. They will show you what they think. They will show you how they feel. I'm telling y'all know I'm telling the truth, right? When you deal with people, they're quick to tell you what they don't like, what they don't want, why can't you? Oh, because you're a good person. Oh, you're spiritual. Oh, right? No. Why do we have thunderstorms and why do we have hurricanes, tornadoes? Why are there strong winds? Why does the sun why is it hotter than usual? Why does the rain come heavily and other times it just drizzles? It depends on what's needed in that environment. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap up today. I am encouraged by the attentiveness and the participation. I'll be back on tomorrow. And we'll be talking some more about some opportunities that allow us to expand ourselves exponentially. Yep, exponentially. Y'all remember exponents, right? There's a base number like 2, and then there's a number in the power position. And that number in the power position is what that number really stands for. That's who we are. Our lives are expansive, just like exponents. When people see you, they just see the surface. They don't see the power you hold. That was for somebody. They're not able to see, and some of them do see your power, but they don't want you to know that they see your power, and they don't want you to believe in that power that you hold for your expansion and your existence that is exponential. Because really what's there is not a number, it's an infinity sign that allows you to keep expanding moment by moment by moment by moment by moment by moment. I didn't say minute. I said moment by moment by moment. I didn't say day. I said moment by moment by moment. I didn't say year. I said moment by moment. And when you go by moment, that's when you expand. That's when you stop attracting foolishness. That's when you stop attracting low frequency vibrational people. That's when you know that your friend group is going to change, that opportunities start coming to you. Yeah. You don't have, they're no longer in your viewpoint. Exactly, Tiffany. They're no longer going to be in your view. If I am two to infinity, and you come in my life when I'm halfway in the middle of my personal infinity, and you're at the beginning of where I can't see you anymore. You're no longer there. You didn't expand with me. Whole nother conversation for another day. Thanks for being here. Again, I am the Chat Diva, Conscious Honest Talks from a divinely inspired voice of access. Thank you for being here. Tell a friend, bring a friend. If you have not followed me, follow me here, because starting in the month of September, I'm going to begin to greatly interact with those people that follow me only. And I'm going to give you access to my real community outside of TikTok. And you'll be able to participate in some things and get some extra little boosts that you might need to kind of pull us off of TikTok sometimes. If you, what is this month? Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah. So in September, I just held the Reclaim Experience for women in July. The next one is not till January. But for the men that are on here, if you want to have a Reclaim Experience at the Warrior Healing, right? That's what I call it. The Warrior Healing is for men only. Make sure you follow me and inbox me and just put the word warrior, 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 warrior. And I'll make sure I connect you with the people to get you into that space. It's going to happen in September. It's usually the third weekend in September. I'm there as a facilitator and as a feminine healer and energy to keep harmony within that space. But the men will be working with you until it's time for me to be who I am as a feminine energy. Okay? Because we need that harmony. We need that exchange. So anyway, have a good day. Thank you for being here. Tell a friend, bring a friend about me, all right? And bring them into the space next time, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.